On this video, I'm going to answer a very popular question that I've been getting, and that is, should you put Lyft and Uber on your resume? The answer is maybe, and it really depends. I'll kind of explain why and kind of give you both why you should put it on your resume and why you shouldn't, because obviously everybody's situation is different. Now, I've done so many videos about Lyft and Uber, and a lot of those comments and a lot of the people watching those videos I've noticed have been both older people, but obviously college kids as well. And so I've gotten a lot of, depending on the age ranges, different demographics, and all these different people saying like, okay, well, is it something I should put on my resume or not? Or I don't know. And here's basically the answer. Now, when it comes to resumes, obviously I used to do a lot of business work. I'm very experienced with resumes and interviewing and everything that comes with it. Here's a good rule of thumb. It's always quality over quantity. And always ask yourself, is this thing that I'm putting on my resume showing a different side of me that nothing else on the resume shows? And let me explain. So let's say you worked at a cashier in one store and then you work cashier at another store. Well, yeah, maybe you could put them both on your resume, but if you already have a lot of work experience, just put one, because putting another one is kind of like, well, what is someone to gain saying, oh, they were cashier here, they were cashier there? No differences, unless there's a very unique situation. Going along with that, if you do have a lot of work experience in a lot of different industries, I'd say no. Don't put Lyft and Uber on your resume, because it's kind of like saying, oh, I was a bagger on my resume when I have all these other amazing jobs. So if you have like a lot of work experience, I'd say to not put it on your resume. If, let's say you're in college though, and you only have, like a bagger position, or you've been like a dishwasher, or what other jobs you've had, you should definitely put it on, In addition to, I'd also say, look at it from a gap perspective. And here's another angle, is that if, let's say in that situation, you have a lot of work experience, but you have a 1 year or 2 year gap on your resume, that's going to look a little bit confusing to an employer. But if you have Lyft and Uber, it helps fill in the gap. So I'd say two things you need to look at is, one, is the quality of Lyft and Uber, is the quality of the Lyft and Uber job going to be something that is under or overlooked by my other work experience? If I have all these amazing jobs, why put Lyft and Uber on the resume? The second thing is for basically more of a gap and more of a good talking point too. So for example, if you're in college and let's say your last job was when you were a senior in high school, and now you're in college and you're just doing Lyft and Uber while also doing schoolwork, put that on your resume. And you can say, look, I'm a hard worker. I've been doing Lyft and Uber to make money. I don't party on Friday and Saturday nights. I go out, I drive Lyft and Uber, I get my schoolwork done. I'm basically supporting myself by working hard. That's a great thing to say in an interview and an amazing thing to have on your resume.